Okay, everybody, just turned onto Planters Road, approaching the Maverick Fort Smith yard. I just heard my the Maverick app on my phone give me 3 dings, which tells me they've sent me an order, but it hasn't hit my tablet yet so that I can listen to it. Ah, they're posting now. So once I get parked, I'll go in and see what order they've given me, and I'll you have to go in on the app and punch a button saying that you've arrived, so they know you're here. And then looks like there's a lot of trucks here today, so it'll probably take a while. And we'll find out what position we're in the, in the loading order. And then we wait to get loaded. Or you never know, you might even go over to Gerdau to get loaded. But yeah, I see a bunch of empty trucks. Oh, I'll just park right here. All right, I'll get back to you. Okay, folks, a little update for you. I've been here for about 1 hour and 15 minutes. I'm number 9 in the loading order, and I haven't moved up any yet. So it's not looking so good. I mean, there's a lot of trucks here and they're not moving very fast for some reason, so this could take a while. But my order now, it's wow, it's later than I thought. It's about 1:40 p.m. Central Time, and I've only got I was hoping they could get this loaded pretty fast, and I'd be able to get out of here and get home, but it's not looking like that's going to happen unless I cheat and use PC, which at this point I probably won't. But I can get home early on Friday. But let me tell you about my order. Okay, so my order goes to AAM Metal Forming. I don't think I've ever been to this place. I've been to an AAM Metal Forming, but not this one. It's in Chicago, and it delivers Monday morning at 7 a.m. Now, Chicago is still Central Time, so that helps. But man, it's right down in Chicago. In fact, maybe I can show you on the map. I'm going to show you right here. Maybe you can see it. This little blue flag right under the word Chicago is where I have to go. Right by the Lake Michigan. I mean, it's right, it's right down in Chicago. But, it's basically I'll take I-57 and it goes just almost straight there. So yeah, I'll probably drive as far as I can get Sunday, and then get up early and get in there probably by 6. I'll check my paperwork and see when they start receiving. If they start receiving earlier, I'll probably even get up earlier. But yeah, that's a rough time to be heading into that part of the world. But that's where we are. And even with the slow loading here today, I'll be able to get going early in the morning, get home Friday morning, have all day Friday, all day Saturday, and have to leave out Sunday morning. So that's the plan. All right, I'll show you more later. Oh, I will mention too that while I was sitting here, I called in and talked to Shannon at the Maverick office and got my little 15-minute training session done over the phone, you know, on the on our new mirror eye system, which I hadn't messed with this at all. But you see, these are the controls for the mirror eye system, and I hadn't messed with that at all. But now that he's taken me through training, I've got a better understanding of what this stuff does. But let me show you again. You know, we've got this on the driver's side. We've got this right here that just shows you the passenger side, and then we got another one over here showing down the passenger side, and they're adjustable. It's got a night vision aspect, which I like, and the mirrors will move, give you a bigger view of things. In fact, I actually used, without even moving the camera any, I actually used that function yesterday when I was on a little road over in Tennessee, and I was at a stop sign trying to turn left, and it was at an angle and I couldn't see the oncoming traffic. You know, if you've been driving very long, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you have to unbuckle and get out of your seat, you know, and look out the window to be able to see if there's anything coming or not. So with this camera, I can adjust that and get a wider view if I need to. And so that's cool. That's a cool feature. So yeah, you know, now that I know too, you know, at night, I wasn't happy about having more screens shining in my eyes at night. But one of the features on here is it's got a button for night vision, and you can dial it down so that it's not so bright. So that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to playing around with that. Okay guys, well, I'll show you some more when I get over to the loading area. All right folks, well, it's been about a little over 2 hours. The messaging system is not working. I went from being number 9 in the loading order, didn't get a single message the whole time, and then finally got a message saying that I've been assigned loading zone B. I let my fleet manager know that the messaging system here needs some work, so he said he'd put in a request to the IT people. I don't know, you know, I went in and talked to Rick in the shipping office, and he said that it must be just kind of bogged down because there's so many drivers waiting for loads. I don't know, it's happened to me before, but not this bad where I never got a single message. Anyway, that's just how it is sometimes. Man, and it's getting cold too. The air has really gotten colder. Woo! It is January. Okay, so I'm gonna, loading zone B is the only open one here. I don't know what I'm getting yet, so hopefully the paperwork will be in the box here on the pole, and I can check the length of the product and get my board set up. At this point, all I've done is set out 5 boards and 8 coil pads, my over-center binders, you know, just got it up on the trailer. Alright, well, let me get the truck positioned correctly here and I'll get back to you. Okay guys, so I checked my paperwork here in the box. Let me show you here. They put the paperwork right here, and it shows that I'm getting 5 bundles of 31-foot product. All right, So if it's 31-foot product and we want 2 feet of overhang in the back and the front, we need to subtract 4 feet from 31 feet, and that gives us 27. And then divide that by 2 and you get 13.5. So that'll tell us where we want to put our front and back boards. So let's count up 13.5 feet from center. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13.5, roughly. Same thing this way. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. And you see I've already got my straps laid out in the back. I also put one here in the middle. You don't have to do that. They won't teach you that in training. But I like to do it when I've got bar that's, you know, more than 25 feet, typically. So, all right. I'm not sure how many boards they're gonna want. I've got 5 up there. So I've still got my strap loose down here in case he wants me to throw another board up there. I'll just wait for him, the loader. I think this place I'm delivering to, AAM Metals, I haven't delivered to this particular location in Chicago, but I have delivered to one of theirs in Royal Oak, and they'll unload these with a, you know, an overhead crane and chains. So I don't really think it's going to matter to them how many boards are underneath it, but the loaders may determine that based on the length, but I don't know the formula on that really. Anyway, we'll see when he gets here. All right guys, so I got 3 of the 5 here. Take the front that way just a little. A little more. Okay. That's good. That's good. All right, so you can see they got vertical blocking, not real big bundles. They're not totally touching, but he can fix that when he brings the rest up. So we got 2 more. All right. He said he could tighten them all up once he gets them all set on there, so just making sure of that. Woo! Man, the air has gotten cold this afternoon. Woo. All right, I'll show you some more when he comes back. All right, so there he is with 1 bundle. Got to go stack it with I don't know where it's going. Well, it's a busy afternoon here at the Maverick Fort Smith yard. Got a lot of trucks out front. All the loading zones are full. And the side over there is full with loaded trucks. There goes one that just got loaded. He's got his straps on. Now he's got to find him a parking spot and put the chains on. So, all right, I think while I'm waiting on him to come back, I'm gonna go tighten up my timber strap. Okay guys, so here he comes bringing the other two bundles. So all you gotta do is scoot them on there. He'll scoot the first one on and then back it off and let the blocks drop. See how they do that? All right.
Like it?
Yeah, I think they're all touching. Now they're not. That's good. Oh. That last one's giving him a hard time. Okay, let me get my straps over. Okay, folks. So I've gotten loaded. I need to send in a form to let them know that I'm loaded. It's called a Form 2 on our tablet. And let's pull back around to the other side and see if we can find a place to park. Put myself on yard move. All right. So at this point, I just have my 3 belly wraps on. And the guy that checked my bundles, you know, he scans them in. He said that they've changed how you get your shipping documents from the last time I was here. Instead of them bringing them out to us, after I get secured, I go back to the shipping office and they should have my paperwork in an envelope there on the table. I just gotta sign off on it. So that'll be a little different. Woo, man, it's gonna be a cold night. All right, so let's circle around. You know, it's about 4:35 p.m. at this point. Oh man, I don't see any spots yet. I may have to come back out to the front. Excuse me, I got the sniffles. We need one of these trucks to pull out so I can park in this spot. Been a while since I've seen it this full and busy. And I don't have enough time, not near enough time to get home. So I'm just gonna spend the night here and get up early in the morning and head home. Well, let's see. Man, I don't want to try to get into that spot. That's a little bit tight. Might be one right down here. Yeah, this one looks a little easier to get into. Guy's pulled up a little too far. It'd be hard to get out of here though, but he's hopefully getting loaded. All right, so let me get parked here and I'll show you the load once I get it secured. Okay, folks, here's the final product. And this load does not have to be tarped. So I got a belly wrap in the front, middle, and in the back. 4 chains with coil pads and over center binders. Typical bar load. So I thought I would show you. Of course, I haven't done this new method of getting your shipping documents, but I do know where the shipping office is, so let's go check it out. We'll learn this together. All right, so he said if you go in here, there's a table, and I should be able to find my shipping documents. Ah, must be right here. So let's just set the camera down here. I'm looking for an envelope that has my truck number on it. Right here. 210-316. And I guess we're supposed to sign this paper. So it asks for the BOL number, which should be right here. See, customer bill of lading, that number right there. All right, that's it. Says my delivery appointment is January 10th at 7 a.m. Woo-hoo! And it says no tarp, so that's a little bit surprising to me, actually. Here's a shot of the indoor. So that's that. All right, well, there's still a lot of empty trucks out here. All right, more later. By the way, one other thing. If you're parking here on this side of the building, you really should have your back trailer tires right along the edge of the gravel and the concrete. So I'm gonna back mine up a few feet, because if you don't, you know, if you pull too far up, then the guy next to you has a hard time turning and getting around your truck. It's just not enough room up in the front. So yeah, I'm gonna back up about 3 feet, make it easier for that guy to pull around me. All right, there's a little tip for the day.